guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my July favorites, and summer is pretty much over here in New York. It feels like fall outside. It's like 65 degrees these days. We had a crazy heat wave, which my last video I filmed during that, and now it's like chilly out. It's crazy. I'm getting a keratin done tomorrow, as well as my eyebrows microbladed, so I'm filming this at 1 o'clock in the morning because I'm not gonna be able to film tomorrow. I'm only gonna be able to vlog or wear like minimal makeup in my videos, because when you have your tattooed brows, you really can't wear makeup too much around them. So we're filming this at 1 o'clock in the morning, so you better give me a thumbs up, because I mean, I'm a night owl. I like to stay up anyway, but I got my star beats here to help me through this video. So let's go ahead and get started, because I do have quite a few products. I actually have a lot of perfumes this month, which I know you guys love. So let's get into it. The first item that I want to talk about is this e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. So I've been using this to buff out my foundation. I either use this one or the Flawless Blending Brush, also from e.l.f. I believe this is $3 or $6. It's no more than that. I got this at Target, and I have been loving it to buff out my foundation. I know what you're thinking, like, Rose using a brush for foundation? Kind of crazy, I know, but it just gives me such a flawless look. I've always been really scared of blending brushes for foundation. Like, I'm always a beauty blender kind of girl, and I still use my beauty blender, but what I'll do is I'll use the beauty blender to blend the foundation in, and this just gives me more coverage and I use less product, which is a win-win, because I do like a full coverage look. So even if it's like a low coverage foundation or a really thin foundation like the one I have on now, which is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, this one's very lightweight. It does have a lot of coverage, but it's so lightweight. I feel like it works better with a brush or with like your fingers or something like that, rather than just a beauty blender. So I like round top kabukis. Morphe makes a couple of brushes like this that I like, but this one's so cheap and you can get it at Target, and it's like easily accessible. e.l.f. like they sell it everywhere pretty much now, so I've been loving it, and I just blend it. Like, it doesn't leave streaks. On my nose, it'll get a little bit dry, so I try to either avoid the nose area with the brush, or I'll just make sure to really go in with the beauty blender around there, or add like another layer on top with the beauty blender. So loving this brush, super inexpensive. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's $3 or $6, one of those. I feel like e.l.f. raised their prices, but so good, and it's so worth it. And I have been loving the Laura Mercier foundation. Again, I have it on now. I'm currently in the shade 3N1 Buff. It's such a great foundation. It's super lightweight, but it's so much coverage. It just has so much pigment. It just looks flawless, and this looks so good in photographs and in video and in person, of course. But for me, like, when I'm Snapchatting, like, I need my foundation to look good, and I know that sounds like first world problems, but this is what I do for my job. Like, I'm a blogger, so I need a foundation that's gonna look good with flash and all that jazz, and this definitely looks good in person and in video and in pictures. So have been loving this. It's pretty new, and they definitely nailed it with this one, because it doesn't feel like I have foundation on. It feels super light. Like, I feel like I only have like a powder on. It's great for dry skin, oily skin. Like, it's crazy how they made this happen, but they totally made it happen. Let's jump into some skincare items. This first one is the PIXI Glow Tonic To Go. So basically, they're like exfoliating pads. You guys know I've used the MAC Softening Lotion as like a to-go exfoliator for my clients, but it's so gentle that sometimes it's not effective. Sometimes I have clients who, you know, aren't exposed to skincare products, like people who've never worn makeup, or like, you know, don't know about like skincare, or they just haven't exfoliated that week, which is totally fine. Not everyone has the time, not everyone has the products available, so this is like a quick fix. It does have glycolic, aloe vera, and ginseng. I'm weird, like, I'll use things on my clients but not on myself, but I know they work. I'm just very picky. Like, I'm already doing peels and all these types of other things on my skin that I don't want to use this on myself. I can, but on my clients, it is so good and so bomb. Like, the highlight goes on so much better. The foundation, like, the complexion looks so good. This will take off any like dirt, grime, makeup that they have on their face from the night before. Whatever they have on their face, this will take it off, and it's so convenient because they're pads. Like, I really don't even want to waste one, but it's inexpensive. You get 60, which is great. I think this is like 10 or 20 bucks. I did get this sent to me a while ago, and I never really thought to use them. So it's this little exfoliating pad, and you just rub this on their skin, and it's not like rough or anything. It has a smell. It has like a skincare kind of smell. You want to make sure you go all up in the hairline, around the nose, especially where people get like, you know, blackheads, which is normal, and like around the eyebrows. And I'm telling you, the makeup application is so much better. I'm tempted to try it one of these days on myself, but on my clients, it's been life-changing or a game changer for sure for me. Another product that I've been using a lot on my clients is the Tatcha Gold Camellia Beauty Oil. So whenever I'm working on mature skin, dry skin, especially dry skin, I've been using this, and it is so good. So this has some gold flecks in it, and you basically just apply this anywhere on the face, on the neck, on the body. It smells so good. It smells like a spa, so your client will feel really like luxurious. It's a very hydrating oil, and I will put this on, work on the eyes, and when I'm ready to get to foundation, the foundation goes out like butter. Now if my client is oily, I just won't apply this on their T-zone, or if they're really oily, I won't apply it at all. But this deeply penetrates and hydrates, and it's just so good because dry skin never looks good with makeup on, so you really have to work at it to make it look hydrated and plump. When it looks glowy, when it looks hydrated, that's my cue to start the foundation. Like when I see that the skin looks hydrated, that's enough for me to know that it's ready for makeup, because if it just looks dull and dry, like the makeup's gonna probably look like that. So loving this Tatcha oil. This is the Kora Noni Glow Face Oil. It's pretty pricey. I got it at Sephora. I kid you not, I tried this the first night and I woke up and I was like, whoa, like my face looked so much different. It looked bright, it looked supple, it looked glowy, it just looks so good, and like the spots that I had were gone. Like it's literally a miracle worker. So my skin isn't the type to get manchas. Why am I saying manchas in Spanish? It's not the type to get spots, like dark spots. So if I get acne and I pick it, like my skin's pretty good at like fixing itself. Like it doesn't really mark easily, so I'm definitely thankful and blessed for that. Like I don't get really acne spots or like things like that, or like I don't know, I just feel like my skin repairs itself. But this just like sped up the process dramatically. I had come back from DR and I was like detoxing, and like I talked about it in my last video, but my skin was just going through it. Like my skin was just going through it, and this just helped. I've only used it like 4 times, and I totally am hooked, and I can't wait. Like I'm excited for my nighttime skincare routine just to use this. I have dry skin, I have sensitive skin, I'm acne prone, a lot of essential oils break me out, and that has been good to me so far. So the highlight that I've been rocking all month is Anastasia So Hollywood. So this was released a while ago. They removed it and it was like limited edition, but it's back. I picked up a backup recently on Macy's.com because it's so bomb. I didn't like pack on the highlight today. Like it's there. It's not disrespectful, but it's there. You know you're gonna get a good highlight every time. You can use a little bit or you can use a lot, and it doesn't look cakey because it's very gel-like. So it doesn't emphasize texture. Some gold highlights will do that. It looks like the Estee Lauder, like the Gold Goddess, or like all those golden highlights, except more lightweight. It just feels like the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. They're all very similar, but there's just something about this one that's very special. So if you can still pick it up, definitely pick it up. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. I used it one day on my nose highlight. So many people were complimenting my nose contour, but I hadn't even contoured it. I just highlighted with this. This is so beaming sometimes that you only need this. Like, it's so good. I have it on right now, and like I said, it's there. I could pack on more if I wanted, but I'm not. I'm good with this. So good, So Hollywood, and I love Pure Hollywood liquid lipstick, so I love So Hollywood. Highlight, Anastasia, you could do no wrong. I need to get those liquid illuminators. I need to. This next product is from Makeup Forever. This is their Excessive Lash. So when I first got this, I was like, whatever, it's like a regular basic mascara, but no. When I layer this, like if I do this and then a volumizing mascara, my lashes are on a whole nother level. And since my lash line is always going through it with like allergies and stuff, I rely on a good mascara, because if my lash line is looking dry, like I need my lashes to like cover that up and look good. So I really love this one. It just makes my lashes look like extensions. They look so elongated, and they look like not too thick where they're clumpy, but not too thin where they're spidery. Like it's the perfect in between. I love that the formula on this is not too wet, it's not too dry. The bristles are just short, but they pack on a punch because they like elongate your lashes. They look so long with this. I feel like I slept on it when I first got it, but it's so good. I kind of want to try the Smoky Lash Mascara from Makeup Forever because that one gets great reviews too. Let me know what your favorite mascara is. I mean, besides like the like most famous ones, like Too Faced Better Than Sex, the Benefit ones, like let me know what's your most underrated high-end mascara, because I love mascara. Like on a day-to-day basis, mascara saves me, because when I'm not trying to put on makeup, I'll put on mascara and I feel like I still don't have makeup on, but I still feel like I did something and it looks a lot better. So my eyes are the type that really open up with mascara. So I love a good lash, but I also love a good no lash, just mascara day as well. The next product is something that I was on the hunt for. So this is the yellow powder that I've been dreaming about. This is the Marc Jacobs Mirage Filter palette, or duo, whatever you want to call it, contour palette. So I've been abusing this yellow shade. So ever since I got my hands back on this, like I'm like, where have you, like this is what I needed. This powder is so buttery soft. It melts into your skin. It looks so good. And when you take a picture with flash and you just see that yellow powder, like it just looks so good. It reminds me of like the back in the day Kim K selfies, like that yellow, and it's good to snatch the nose. Like you can get it right close up to the nose, and it's buttery soft. The powder is so smooth and it's the right amount of yellow. It's a little more on the pale yellow side. I'm like a medium skin tone right now and I'm wearing it and it looks so good in my opinion. And I love this especially when going out and I really want that highlighted look. This is perfect. It doesn't look cakey on top of like baking powder under your eyes. Like you can just use it to set it, or you can use it on top of whatever powder you use to set your under eye, and it still looks flawless. The contour is really nice in there too, but that yellow powder, like if they sold that separate, I would buy backups right now. But you have to buy the whole contour kit thing, but it's a little expensive. For fair skin, I'm not crazy about super yellow powders, but I just love how yellow looks on medium skin tones, deeper skin tones. I feel like it just complements us so well. So definitely happy I picked that up. So the next product is kind of funny because it matches me. So this is the Tarte, I don't know what it's called. It's like the Tarte little palette. They sell this on the Tarte website. I believe on Ulta as well, but it's sold out. So when I saw this, I had to have it. Like clearly, I have a thing for camo. Like anything camo, I want it. I just love the army print. It just does something for me. Like I want an army book bag. I love army jackets, shirts. Like give it to me. I love it. So anytime I see a sneaker with camo, I'm like, I want it. But anyway, this is a like Z palette by Tarte. They have the leopard print. They have a couple of different ones, but this one's like my favorite. If they make this in the burger one, I would totally buy it. These Tarte palettes are also a lot sturdier than the Z palettes. They're really great quality. My leopard one has been going so strong. It holds my single shadows. I designated this one for, you guessed it, yellow powders. I have the Kat Von D yellow powder. This is actually MAC Soft Focus, which is a little bit of a deeper yellow, and I plan on putting Anastasia Banana in here if it fits. I gotta see how to make that work, but I just love it. It has a mirror, super convenient. You can make this like your life palette, like put in all your favorite eyeshadow colors in here, like whether they're Makeup Geek, ColourPop, any single magnetic shadows MAC. You can put them in here and it's so easy to travel with and it's so cute. Like you want to whip it out. It has a mirror, which almost no, actually Z palette doesn't have a mirror, Makeup Forever palette doesn't have a mirror. This one does. And it's so sturdy, like it's just so thick, the palette, so it just, you know they're safe in there. I've never had an eyeshadow break in these and I love the print. Mainly I got this because of the print, but it's super useful as well because it holds my yellow powders that I'm so in love with at the moment. Quickly for lips, NYX London. Do I need to say anything about this? This has been my jam all month. I rediscovered it and I'm just like, hallelujah. Perfect nude, very inexpensive. I have it on right now. It just looks good on everyone, pretty much. Like, it's just the perfect nude. It's very neutral, which I love. Like, I don't like it too peach. I don't like it too pink. I don't like gray or browns on me. I just think they look terrible. So this is like the perfect nude and it's so comfortable. It doesn't feel like you have anything on. It looks good matte, but I've been putting gloss over it. So right now I have on this YSL gold gloss, which gives you like the most pretty sheen. I was really scared of it because I thought it was gonna look really gold, which I'm not a fan of metallic lips, but it actually just looks really shiny. It's like a clear gloss with like tiny gold specks. It looks so good. It makes your lips look so juicy and it feels so moisturizing when you have it on that it feels like you have a lip balm, which I like. And then last but not least, I've been obsessed, almost out of this. This is the Bare Minerals gloss in Tantalize. Everyone needs to go out and get this. This is like the perfect nude gloss to put on top of a lip that's too light. So if I have a lip color that's too light or it's too pink or it's too peach and I want to neutralize it or I want to deepen it or I just want to make it look really shiny, I put on this color Tantalize. So there it is right there. It's just a neutral nude gloss that's not too light, and it's very shiny, very lightweight, not sticky. It just goes with everything. I feel like now that I'm a little bit more tan, I need something that's a little bit deeper. Like my Marc Jacobs glosses are nice, but they're a little bit too like milky when I'm a little bit more tan. And this is the perfect gloss. It's just so good on my clients too. Like if I put something on them and I'm just like, it doesn't look good and I need something to fix it, Tantalize comes through. I love Bare Minerals. They have so many nudes like XYZ, Icon, Boss. Like those colors are such great deeper nudes. It's so hard to find deeper nudes, and I'm like, yes, Bare Minerals, you coming through. Finally, a brand came out with a super extensive nude collection in liquid lipstick form and in lip gloss form and in regular lipstick. Literally like pasty milky white to deep chocolate, beautiful colors. Like there's literally every type of nude. So I know it's really hard. You feel like, oh my god, I don't know which nude is best for me. Go to Sephora, swatch them up, and I'm telling you, they have one for you, and I can guarantee it. So shout out to Bare Minerals, and that one again is in Tantalize, and I just find myself reaching for that one a lot on myself and on my clients, so definitely a must-have. Next up is a product that I was using on vacation a lot. This is the Saint Tropez One Night Only Gloss. I don't have it on right now because I'm like not showing shoulders and chest, but this is a finishing gloss. Now, you gotta be careful with this because I feel like it is a little bit sticky, but the finish is gorgeous. Like it just gives you such a nice shine. It comes out like this, like it looks like a liquid bronzer. Let's put it on this arm so you can see. It smells amazing, and it does give you a little bit of a tint, but I just love that it looks so shiny, and for pictures, like it looks so good. Like just imagine this on the legs right now. Like look at the sheen. It glistens, and it gives you a little bit of a bronzy kind of look, and this is like a lip gloss for your body, so you want to be careful with how much you use, but it just smells so good, and it gives you a nice radiant glossy look, and it looks so good just on the high points or like the tops of your legs. Oh, so beautiful, so Instagram worthy. So I really love this, and I was using the Saint Tropez Gradual Tanner before I went on vacation, and I need to talk about that in another video. It's amazing. If you're looking for a tanner that's very natural, try the Saint Tropez. I love loving tan, but I'm not the best at putting tanner on. So the Saint Tropez Gradual Tanner was so forgiving for someone like me who's like an idiot when it comes to tanning. Like I suck so bad. The Saint Tropez was really forgiving, so I appreciate you. So this first fragrance, really quickly, this is Bath & Body Works Beach. You've probably heard about it. So I actually had a beautiful subscriber send me the spray and the body lotion, and I'm so grateful. So I went through the whole spray, like the travel spray. So I recently picked up the big boy. So this is Bath & Body Works at the Beach. This smells like a sophisticated coconut musky scent. Like it smells very beachy. It's very tropical, but it doesn't smell like, it doesn't smell cheap to me. Like that's just how I feel when I put this on. Like I don't feel like cheap body splash. I feel like I'm going on vacation and I smell really good and yummy. It's really good. I'm not really into too much like body splashes, but this one for sure is a winner, and it was $5 at Bath & Body Works this week, so you need to get you some. This next perfume is by the brand Berdoues. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Berdoues. This is the Somei Yoshiko perfume. The tester at Sephora Queen Center for this perfume is like always running low because everyone I feel like goes and sprays it. The key notes are jasmine, patchouli, and shiso. So when I spray this, I just feel really happy and like peaceful. I know that sounds really weird, but it just smells like you're laying in a bed of petals. This one is definitely my favorite from the whole collection that they have. So I had a client come over, and I love her. She's so sweet, and she's super fashionable, like rocks the best purses, shoes, like she knows what she's doing, and she's from Canada. Hey, shout out to my Canadians, but she lives here now. Anyway, she came in to my apartment, and I kid you not, the first thing I thought was like, wow, she smells amazing, she smells amazing. Ask her what she has on. So I like didn't say anything. I gave her a hug. She went into the restroom, and I went into my room, and I'm like, I smell it on myself. Like what sorcery perfume is this? So what's funny is she came in and, you know, I was like, you smell so good. Like, I gotta tell you guys. She's like, really? It's crazy because I was like unsure about it. Like, I don't smell it on myself. It's not really projecting. And I'm like, whoa, no. Like, I smell it so strongly on you. And I know like with perfume, you usually don't smell it on yourself, but this is a very pricey perfume. This is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. This is my dream perfume. This smells so luxurious. It's a whole experience. I smelled this on Coco 3 days after I hugged him with it on. It's unreal how strong, but it's not strong, how lasting it is. When you spray it on, it stays that smell throughout. It doesn't change on you. It's not one of those where you spray it and then later on you're like, that kind of stinks, or that kind of smells weird or different or funky. Like, no. This is luxury in a bottle. It is sweet. It is unisex, but it's sweet and like edible, delicious. I swear this is my favorite perfume. I don't want to use my other perfumes. I'm considering just getting rid of all of them. Just kidding. No, I'm not. But it's so good. I'm in love. I'm in love. And the girl at the counter, she gave me a tester of the other one, which is called Rose or a la Rose, and I want that one too. So much compliments on it, but I don't even care about the compliments. I feel good when I wear it. I love how I smell when I wear it. It's one of those that you smell throughout the whole day, especially in the summer. Like, now that it's summer and you're sweating and you're shopping and you're walking, just like lifting your arm, you fill the room with the scent, and I didn't think that was possible. I've been introduced to a whole new world of perfumes. This is like luxury and this is genius. So Maison Francis Kurkdjian, I love you, and I'm so happy she came in with this because that's my favorite right now. Like, I know I talk about perfumes a lot, but that has been... Just want to quickly touch on Tocca Giulietta. You guys know I love it. It's so clean and so fresh. So now I have the hair perfume from Giulietta, and I don't like to wash my hair too often. I feel like that's the trick to getting my hair nice and long and healthy, is not to wash it so often and not damage it. And with this, I don't feel as bad. My hair has been smelling so good, even on its, like, this is like day 3 or 4 for my hair right now. And it doesn't smell bad because I have this in it, and it just refreshes the hair. And if anyone gets close to you, it's giving you a hug. They just smell the clean, fresh Giulietta from Tocca. And I do have Stella, but this one is my favorite. And I love Giulietta so much that I have the room diffuser. So I love this. I've never used diffusers before. Like, I kind of felt dumb like opening up. I'm like, do I put all the sticks in? But my room just smells like Giulietta all the time. It smells like the fragrance. I love diffusers now because it's like so much safer than using a candle. You know, you don't risk burning your house down. So I like that I can walk away from this and know like nothing's gonna happen. The worst that can happen is like oil spillage, which doesn't happen. So love diffusers. They really just fill up the room with the scent in a nice soft way. People who walk into my room are like, wow, that smells so good. They think it's perfume, and it is. It's Tocca Giulietta, but in a room diffuser. I'm into diffusers now, so I got one from Sabon, and that one is called Heaven, and now I want to get diffusers like all the time. I've been hooked now, introduced, so love that. Just wanted to quickly shout that out because my room is smelling very good. Now let's get into music favorites. Let's get into it. I don't have too many, I'm so sorry. Pretty much Romeo's album is all that I've been listening to. I know in my last video I was like, I'm not really feeling it that much. Girl, I'm feeling it. I'm the repeat offender. Like, I have like 5 songs from the album that's all you hear in my room. I'm sorry that this month doesn't have that much music variation, but it's like I'm gonna need these artists to come up with some new because I've been repeating songs like crazy. So let's get into it.
Princesa más linda del mundo. ¿Y quién es la reina de papá? Dime, confírmame que me sientes la primera.
So that was enough of the Romeo album. Clearly I love it. I've also been loving this song, Tô Partindo Pra Outra. This is like all I played on vacation. It was so good. Like, it reminds me of DR now, even though it's a Brazilian song. I love it. This song is definitely different.
I found a love for me. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Your heart is all I own. Baby, I'm sitting in the dark, you between my arms, listening to our favorite song. Loving you perfect tonight.
It's such a good like wedding song. Ugh. This is so good. It gives me goosebumps.
Well, I found a woman to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children. Baby, you look perfect tonight. Pa' que me baile, no quiero darte duro como es. Tú solo baile, no quiero darte duro como es. A ti te gusta. Tú solo baile, pa' que me baile, no quiero darte duro como es. Going around like Tyson. Make us fuck if you feel like you want to. And we can do the things that you feel easy. No quiero drama y por eso yo no felicito más. Ya me acostumbré.
So that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.